Hello. So I have tried to film this several times and I have no storage on my phone and I have no battery on my camera. So we'll see how long this goes for. I made a video about a year ago, maybe even more, let's go and look real quick, about being a cam girl, and I don't cam much anymore. A year and a half ago. But I thought I'd answer some of the questions on the video in a separate video because I've been answering them in the comments and it's just been like, I could have made a follow-up. So I'm going to, as long as my equipment holds out. So I answered most of them, but I will kind of recap what I said. Somebody asked what MFC was. MFC is my free cams. Somebody else asked, what sites do you recommend for beginners? I think MFC or CB are both the best sites to use because they're public cam sites. That means you're going to be entertaining a room and then you can be pulled into private. You're able to get tips. I've done StreamMate, so I know on some private sites you can get tipped on a private site, but I prefer public sites and I like them more. But I think you just need to play around and see what the best site for you to use is, because I don't like private sites, but that's who I am. I know a lot of people have had success on them, so it just depends. I love hearing you talk. Thank you. What kind of cam equipment should I get? That one just got commented. Me like that. A Logitech camera or whatever camera you can find, webcam wise, is best. You can also use a DSLR and get a hookup for it. Camlink is something you plug in to your computer and you're able to stream from your DSLR, but it's so much easier to use a webcam. You can use OBS, which is what does OBS stand for? Oh no. Anyway, it means you can broadcast and kind of like watermark your stream, add graphics, everything to it. I used OBS in the beginning and then it stopped working on my Mac. So I ended up broadcasting without OBS a lot. But now that I have it on my desktop, I do use it when I do cam. So camera, webcam, they're not too expensive. A little bit more since the pandemic started, but they're not too bad. A light of some sort, a ring light, softbox lighting. A ring light's usually the best thing you can get. They're like pretty cheap. If you get a really nice one, changes colors is nice, but I got one of mine for $20 at Walmart. I love it. Changes colors. Absolutely love. Tripod, just to have everything up, elevated, where you need it to be. You can also stack it on things. When I was new, I stacked shit on top of shit and made it work because I didn't have a tripod that worked. If you want to have a backdrop, if you want to have a wig, accessories, anything you want to do for that. I cam with a wig when I first started and then I gave up. But whatever makes you feel most comfortable. Some sites will make you show your face. Like you can't cam without showing your face, but there are other sites. I don't know where it cut me off, to be honest with you. But just whatever makes you feel comfortable, get. But webcam, light, backdrop if you want anything. Make sure nothing identifying is in the background. Make sure it's clean when you go on cam, and that's the best way to start. I'm gonna hold this for now because I don't want it to go off, and we're just gonna do this with limited storage. I do have referral codes. I don't know, and I don't cam enough to use them, so, I have one for OF, I have one for Text Panther, I have those ones, but for cam sites, not as much. And the referral codes on CB are kind of weird, and I've never found them for MFC. I'm hoping that I can help you simplify the process. It's not too hard, but if you're not comfortable in being in front of a camera, it's gonna be a little tough, but you just kind of get used to it. Your first show, just have fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with being new. Maybe you can even have somebody that knows how to cam, or you can call me, you can send me a message. I can mod in your room if you ever need me to, and I can help you see like the scammy people, because there are guys that prey on girls that are new, for sure. There weren't a lot of comments. I thought there are more in other videos, but I'll do the last few on this one. If you're doing this for quick money, it's possible. I just want to point out that it's not for everybody, and it doesn't always work quick money. In your new period, you can get a lot of money, but you have to stay consistent. One big reason I haven't been camming is because I'm so inconsistent. I'm not even in the frame. I'm so inconsistent because I get so discouraged by having lack of audience because of my inconsistency. So you know, just do what you need to do. If you can put those hours in and make it work, you're going to make money. And if you're engaging and you give people a reason to want to come back, you know, especially on sites, you need to be more than just kind of like cute and like sexy and just dancing around. You need to have personality that people want to watch. You want to be entertaining and you want to provide value, like any kind of platform. Even if you're making videos on TikTok, YouTube videos, etc., you need to provide value to make them come back and follow you. The last one on this one is, that was a cute comment. I'm glad it was the most helpful video ever. Love that. I suck at making videos because I want to and then I just don't. But it's something to consider for future career. Somebody left a comment about that. You do have to consider it. You know, where I got my degree, what I got my degree in, I'm fortunate that I will probably be okay if I got leaked into my vanilla life. But, you know, you have to consider what career you're going into and if you really can handle that. If you think it's quick money and you stop it in 2 months and then you've already been doxxed or whatever, then was it worth it? You just have to think, what if I never made money from this? You know, if I never made any money from going into adult work, would I feel okay putting my name out there? Obviously use a fake name, but would I be okay putting my name out there, my face out there, to not make any money and maybe not get the job that I wanted? So, you know, unless you're in corporate working with kids, doctors, stuff like that, then you probably are okay. Everybody has an OnlyFans at this point, it seems like. So since the pandemic, that's been destigmatized at least a little bit, and it's more mainstream, but it is something you have to consider. Okay, so before my phone battery dies and my camera dies and everything else dies, I'm going to probably blast out videos in the next few days and try to keep posting advice videos and vlogs because I love doing it. I'm just really bad at keeping track. I think a podcast might honestly be easier, but I just don't have the time. So I hope that was helpful. I kind of wanted to talk about those things. The comments I got in this video, it's 12,000 views. That's kind of wild to me because I remember getting out of the bath and being like, I want to post this video and jotting down notes and everything from the video. So I hope that helped. I hope you feel a little more secure about doing it because you're going to do great. You're going to do great. So I hope you have a good day. If you have any questions, you can always message me on Twitter. Bump a message to me because sometimes the people who are not approved to talk to me get lost in my DMs, but usually I see girls who message me. But yeah, I hope you have a good day.